Hi and welcome back to my channel. This week I bought a Chinese diesel heater from eBay. Can I get this 12 volt diesel heater to actually work? Will it work with the actual original diesel pipe? And how much power will it actually drain from my battery? As you can see, I'm now unboxing the actual eBay diesel heater. I was surprised to find I had a box full of nuts and bolts, and then actually in the diesel tank itself there are more nuts and bolts. Didn't take very long to arrive, or 48 hours from ordering to my door. Future videos to come will show how much diesel this diesel heater actually uses, and also how reliable it's going to be. Will the glow plug burn out? Will the diesel soot up the burn chamber? Will the air bleed hole actually block up, preventing the initial burn? All these and more questions to be answered in the future videos. This video was almost 2 hours long, so I've speeded it up so it's easier to watch. The Chinese diesel heater that I bought is a 5 kilowatt. So I fitted the base plate to it. The studs I found on mine were loose, so tightened them up before I put the nuts on them. It just gently screwed it down, preparing for me to put it in the back of the camper van. The silver pipe is the exhaust pipe, and the black pipe is the air intake pipe for the burn chamber. I've heard a lot of reports of other van lifers suggesting that the green diesel pipe should be replaced with white nylon. I wanted to test the diesel heater out, so I just used the green pipe that was supplied with it so that I could just throw it away afterwards. The kit does come with a fuel filter. When I install it in the back of the camper, then I will fit the fuel filter, but just for testing purposes I didn't worry. You can see here that I just fitting up the little diesel pump. I was trying to be careful and making sure that I didn't actually bend any of the pins. So in the end, I had to pull one of the pins out, put it together, and then put that pin in manually. This is my 12 volt AGM starter motor pack from Halfords, which is okay for a really small engine, but apart from that, it's excellent for pumping up tyres and stuff like that. But you'll see later on I have to go in and get my lithium batteries because the AGM batteries just die off. The battery pack was pretty weak after I tested it. It was about 11.5 volts. So I had to go to the van and get some diesel, which you see here in this container. Now I've got some nuts and a cable tie and basically weighted the end of the green pipe and then just plonk it into the top of the diesel container. You see me here trying to get all the air out of the diesel. I find out later that the diesel heater is quite good at dealing with the air. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it starts to do a burn and then the battery fails. So you see me here getting my lithium batteries. Success. Diesel has got through to the burn chamber. We've overcome the battery problem. We have now got 11.5 volts continually to the actual diesel heater, and it's burning. I'm getting heat out of it at last. It's starting to get very hot. Let's turn it up. As you can see here, there are some air bubbles in the diesel pipe, which never seem to get any worse. As you are about to hear, I force an air bubble into the diesel heater, and you can hear the lacking in heat coming out, and then all of a sudden it just recatches. I'm actually just trying to get all the air from the pump to the diesel heater out by just coaxing it. Which actually worked very well. As you can see here, I actually dropped the diesel pump off the side, but then I suddenly realised it's a fantastic angle for getting that last bit of the air out. I'm not going to tell you it was a mistake. I was going to say that it was perfectly executed plan. Sorry about that's a fantastic view of the back of my head. And there you go, 99% of the air is out. So as you can hear, the diesel pump has actually been reduced virtually to minimum heat setting. So I've connected up the clamp meter to check the amp draw going through the cable, and yeah, surprising results. So I've asked the diesel heater to go to its coolest setting, and then I'll turn it up and it will go to its hottest setting, and then I will ask it to switch off, which is where we get the surprise. The lowest setting is just over half an amp. The batteries were about 11.5 volt. And the hottest setting was around 2.5 amps. But the surprise setting is when we turn it off is 9 amps. So it has a glow plug in there, so it burns the glow plug to clean it off for the next start. And just like magic, the glow plug turns off. Thanks for watching my channel. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's completely free.